You are not born in a house, you are born in a rumor. A rumor of gold. August 1896. The first large nuggets are found on Bonanza Creek. The name sounds dry. George Carmack. The rest is mud, cold, and thousands of bodies that will follow. You grow up in a world where the word work means to dig. The land does not belong to you. It belongs to no one until metal shines beneath it. In 1897, the steamships Excelsior and Portland arrive in Seattle with tons of gold. Newspapers scream, the Klondike gold rush begins. You are nobody yet. No capital, no connections, only a back and hunger. In the ports, crowds crush each other. Tickets sell for triple. On the Chilkoot Pass, men haul a ton of supplies, a requirement of Canadian authorities. Those who fail do not enter the Yukon. You learn early, gold is not for the brave. It is for the stubborn. They promise fast money. You see frozen fingers and bodies in the snow. In the first year, hundreds never reach Dawson. You are not a prospector yet. You are still raw material, meat for the cold. But the road has already chosen you. You learn fast. The cold teaches faster. Winter 1897. You are already in the Yukon, a shack of wet logs. You stuff moss into the cracks, -40 at night. Ice in the bucket as thick as your palm by morning. Dawson City grows faster than buildings, tents, boards, mud. Law is aligned to a claim. You stand knee-deep in water, pan in your hands. Turn, shake, drain. Sand leaves, heavy remains. Sometimes, a glint. Usually, nothing. Every gram is a day of life. Every empty pan subtracts from your flour. In 1898, the Northwest Mounted Police record thousands of claims. Paper matters more than strength. You learn it late. The best ground on Bonanza Creek is already taken. You get the edge. Always the edge. You learn to count not money, but failures. Shovel, pick, fire, then shovel again. Hands split to blood. Your cabin neighbor goes to Dawson, opens a store. He gets rich faster than you dig. You begin to understand the rule. Gold lies in the ground. Money lies in people. But you still dig. Because there is no road back. You stop believing in luck. You gather tools. Pumps roar on Yukon tributaries. Hydraulic mining devours hills whole. California did this before. Now the same logic arrives here. Water is stronger than man. You have no pump. You have a sluice and stubbornness. You build it yourself. Boards, nails, mercury. Mercury gathers gold like debt. Then you burn it away. The fumes are poison. Your lungs burn. You cough black. But the grains remain. In Dawson, men with scales and percentages appear. Banks, agents, traders. You understand, the most important tool is not a pick. It is paper with a seal. The mounted police check claims regularly. One mistake in coordinates, and your land is no longer yours. You buy a revolver. Not for romance, for clarity. At night, men move quietly. When spring melts the ice, rules melt too. They fight over inches of shore. You learn to work with people.
Let's move!
Share to avoid losing everything. You join a crew. 5 men. 1 boiler. Shared risk. You are no longer just digging. You are part of the machine. And the machine accelerates. You enter the system without fanfare. One day you simply realize you no longer work alone. Electricity arrives in Dawson City. Not everywhere. In saloons. In offices. Money flows where there is light. You sign papers before a notary. The crew expands. 12 men now. No more pans. A steam boiler. Pumps. Hired hands. Gold is counted by the accountant. You count people. Who drinks? Who steals? Who survives winter? After the Nome discovery, half the camp leaves for Alaska. You stay. Panic is for the lone. Systems reward patience. You take credit from an equipment trader. The interest is brutal. But without machines, you are dead. Large companies buy entire sections along Bonanza. Individuals survive only in networks. You begin to speak in numbers. In 1900, Yukon becomes a separate Canadian territory. Law thickens. Paper outweighs metal. You hire someone who reads contracts. Gold goes into safes, not sacks. You no longer stand knee-deep in mud. You stand on planks and watch others dig for you. Your hands heal. Your spine straightens. Your voice grows quieter. You integrated. Now you become part of the pressure. You no longer search for gold. You manage its extraction. Dredges roar in the valley. Metal beasts devour earth and spit stone. Yukon Gold Company buys claims by the block. You sell part of yours in time. Not from weakness, from calculation. Dawson City is no longer tense. Banks, theater, newspaper. Dawson Daily News prints regularly. The city smells of kerosene and ink, not sweat. You sit among shareholders. Calm voice, short decisions. Profit rises. You move money to Seattle. Buy a house you never live in. Your name appears among suppliers. You become a link between land and market. Workers change quickly. Some drink themselves away. Others chase new strikes. You watch without anger. You remember 1897. Now water works for you. The peak is not noise. It is silence in a room where numbers align. You did not win by finding more gold. You won by no longer searching for it. Machines do not pause. People do. You do not. Dredges move like clocks. Tons of gravel daily. Grams of metal. Percentages of profit. Reports replace motion. Reports contain no cold, no blood, only numbers. In 1904, Ottawa tightens Yukon licensing laws. Paper thickens. Fines grow.
The reports confirm it.
Law becomes
Sabotage.
another tool.
We must act.
A worker
Alert
falls
the
into a
council.
pit. -1. Replacement arrives next week. In reports, a line. In camp, brief silence. Work continues. Stopping costs more than burial. Dawson empties slowly. After 1902, population declines. Best ground exhausted. Machines dig deeper, yield less. You see the graph first. The cost accumulates quietly. Your lungs ache. Nights lengthen. Letters from Seattle grow dry. The house remains empty. You built the system. Now the system consumes you. Machine noise loses its permanence. Yield falls. Profit melts slowly. Reports show truth you ignored. Gold concentration lower. Costs higher. Workers demand more. In 1906, small claims close. You buy one cheaply. Too late. Earth gave its wealth early. Nothing left worth digging. You reduce staff. Not cruelty. Necessity. Old partners become employees. They remember cold water. You remember percentages. Gold price fixed at $20.67 per ounce. It does not rise. Debt does. You sell equipment. First excess, then essential. Dawson Street's empty. Saloons close early. Newspapers shrink. An era does not collapse loudly. It simply stops feeding you. You are no longer master. You are residue. Dredges stop. Investors move south. Gold loses fever. It becomes metal again. By 1910, Dawson loses most of its population. Empty houses, closed windows, wind fills streets. You sell the final claim. Not peak price, exit price. Papers signed, money secured, just numbers now. In 1914, war begins. Youth leaves. North empties forever. You are too old for new fever. You look at your hands. No dirt, no gold, only time. The era ends without explosion. It simply exhausts. The world changes faster than you. War ends. Survivors return broken. North becomes a footnote. 1920s. Industrial mining continues without romance. You read reports like someone else's life. You survived. Many did not. Money sits in bonds, land, conservative holdings. You no longer gamble. Risk belonged to youth. Youth remained in Bonanza Creek. In 1934, gold price rises to $35 per ounce. You feel nothing. Even doubled, you would not return. Body and belief forbid it. You did not become legend, not ruin. You became outcome. Old age does not ask about claims. It closes the season. You began in freezing water with a pan. You end in silence. There is nothing left to dig.